Alright guys, Unfazed Gaming back again with another GTA Online money glitch video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you a solo money glitch. That's right, a solo car duplication glitch. Now, there is a couple of drawbacks to this. You can only duplicate Deluxos. And if you know how duplicating cars works, then you'll know that you only get half of the money that you spend on the modifications. So essentially, if you max upgrade a Deluxo, you will get $300,000 or $320,000 for each duplicate. Now, obviously, that's 1/3 of the price that we normally get for an LG Retro Custom, but it's a solo car duplication glitch all the same. Now, it is pretty simple to do as well, and it's quite quick. So go ahead, make yourself some money with this one. It is pretty easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off in one of your Night Club garages. Now I'm using B3, it really doesn't matter which one you're using, but basically you want to have a load of LGs in here. Now if you notice this, when you buy them from the store, sometimes they have a spoiler and sometimes they don't. Anyway, bit off topic there, but that just annoys me. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to have a load of LG RH8s inside here. Now if you look at the plate on that one, it says ends in 452. So that is the plate that you're going to put on the new Deluxo. So this is also a clean plate duplication glitch as well. Now, what you're going to do is drive it outside and just leave it outside your nightclub, and you're just going to jump inside a streetcar. Now, the only reason you're getting in a streetcar is just to drive far enough away so that you can call the mechanic. So I'm just going to drive down the street. Now, we are going to head towards the airport because that's where we need to be. So I'm just going to head towards the airport. Drove far enough away now, so I'm going to jump out of the car in a second. I'm going to call the mechanic and get the Deluxo ordered. Now, at this point, I will say, it does need to be a purchased Deluxo. You need to have bought it originally. It can't be one that you've got from a Give Cars to Friends glitch, and it can't be a duplicate that you've done with another glitch. It has to be one that you've purchased. It's your original Deluxo, and obviously you've modded it to the max. So if you don't modify everything on the car, and a lot of people miss out things like the horn and the most expensive wheels, if you don't modify it to the max, then it won't sell for anywhere near 300,000. Anyway, once your Deluxo arrives, you're basically going to come to this place on the map here. It's down near the airport, and you'll notice as we drive towards it, there's two big buildings. Anyway, I'm going to speed up the footage now while we fly down there. Now, on the approach to the airport, you'll notice the big bridge. So what you're going to do is fly under that and see the building left and the building on the right. You want the one on the left. So we're going to fly down here near these palm trees. And what we're going to do is we're going to aim for this middle garage. And what we're going to do is try and fly up above it. So as you can see, I'm pointing upwards. I'm going to fly inside it. And what you want to do is basically just fly in like that. Now at this point, I'd put my wings away by accident. So what happened was I dropped too far and it kicked me back out again. So not to worry if this happens. Obviously, all you're going to do if you get kicked out like this is you're just going to try again. So you fly back to the other side of the hotel and just give it another try. I'm quite glad I actually failed this because it is a little bit tricky to get it first time every time. So I just wanted to show you guys what happens when you fail. So obviously you just fall through the map and you'll end up back on top of the surface. But obviously you need to make your way around to the building again and do it again. So I'm going to fly around to the building now anyway. And this time I'll show you what happens when you hit it successfully. So we're going to fly down, obviously like we did before. But the idea is not to get as steep an angle on it. I was almost vertical when I went in last time, and that's why it failed. So you just want to slightly go up like that and just pop yourself over the top of this wall. Now once you get in, you'll notice you keep hitting invisible walls. That's because you're too high. So just like aim towards the ground a little bit. Just try and fly forwards. See, I've hit that wall there. Eventually you'll get like this so that you're underneath the map. And you'll get to a point where your wings come in and you can't go any lower. So we're just hovering across a piece of invisible ground at the minute. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make our way over to a certain point on the airfield, which I'm going to show you on the screen now. So in between all these roads here, I'm going to put a marker there, and you'll notice, I'm just going to put this on the screen for you so you can take a screenshot or whatever, but you'll notice there's nothing there on that part of the map. It's just a plain piece of ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly over there. Now, you can do this a little bit too fast and you can end up back on top of the ground. So just take it easy. Just keep pulsing the accelerator. Just take it easy. And the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it, and then you'll find the sweet spot, and you'll just be able to keep repeating this quicker and quicker and quicker every time. But to start off with, just take it easy. You know, don't rush it. But basically, you're going to go and you're going to make your way over to your marker. Now, what you want to do as soon as you get to your marker is you just need to stop, come to a complete standstill. Now, once you're completely stopped, you're going to hit A or X on PlayStation to fold your wheels in. Now, it'll show you falling like this, and then all of a sudden, crash. You'll be sat on like an invisible floor. So at this point, don't touch anything. Just keep waiting, and you'll end up on a black screen. Now, as soon as you get out of the black screen, you'll notice you sat into your Deluxo, and all of a sudden, the plate's going to change to that the LG RH8 had on it. So this is now a nice, fresh, duplicated Deluxo. So what we're going to do is we're going to request the MOC. I had to get out of the car then to request it. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't really matter. But you're going to get out of the car to request the MOC, and then you're just going to fly the Deluxo over to the MOC. It doesn't matter what's stored in your MOC. Whatever is stored inside there will just go to the slot in your garage where the Elegy was. So it's not an issue. I think I had a streetcar stored inside mine. So I'm just going to put the Deluxo inside anyway. And as soon as it's inside here, that's it. It's saved. That is one duplicate done. So then all you need to do another one is just go back to your nightclub. And you're just going to drive another LG RH8 out and basically just rinse and repeat. So in this video, I'm just going to show you me doing one more. But it is pretty straightforward. Like I say, it's not the best money earner in the world. But it's 300,000 each time, and it's completely solo. So I know a lot of you guys don't have any friends who play GTA Online, so this is ideal for you. If you've got friends, obviously there are much better money methods out there at the minute. The 2-car duplication glitch is still working. There is a workaround posted in the description of my video because I got a bit fed up of filming the same thing like 2, 3, 4 times over, and the method is identical. It's just a little tiny difference. Anyway, as you can see on screen, this streetcar must have been what was stored in the back of the MOC. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate over the top of this. So if you look at the registration plate on this one, it ends in 396. So I'm just going to drive this outside, and we're just going to do the duplication all over again. So I'm going to jump out of my car. I'm going to go find myself a streetcar, and I'm going to drive it far away and then call the mechanic. Now, as I'm showing in the video, it is pretty quick to rinse and repeat. You can easily do one duplicate every 5 minutes. You'll notice the MOC timer just about runs out. So does the mechanic timer if you do it quick enough. So yeah, you can do one on average every 5 minutes, depending on how quick you get at it. Because obviously the more you do, the quicker you're going to be able to get under the map, and the quicker you're going to be able to do each one. But yeah, thereabouts, I'd say 5 minutes per duplicate. Obviously, if you are going to be selling these, the sell limits still do apply. So no more than 2 cars in 2 hours, and no more than 8 cars in a day. However, if you are selling these, then, you know, you're not going to be earning that much money, so it might just be worth selling these alongside your LG Retros. Just be careful, because obviously, like I said, they do count towards your daily sell limit, so the same rules still apply. And did you see that? I made it under the map first attempt on this one. So all we're going to do now is fly over to our marker, and we're going to do the same thing over again. So, as I say, guys, pretty easy. Pretty straightforward, especially once you've done it a couple of times. You can't really fail after you've done it the first few times. You'll know exactly where to go. But yeah, obviously when you get to your marker, you're going to hit A, drop to the ground, and then you're just going to wait for the black screen. Now, I am uploading this on a Monday night, and I'm fully aware it's Tunables Tuesday tomorrow, and there's a high possibility of it getting patched. However, they've recently been patching glitches a lot later at nights on Tuesday. They tend to release the new content or whatever's coming out around about 10 AM UK time, and then they don't tend to patch the glitches until 9 or 10 PM the same day. Now, this might not apply, but I imagine they'll be working on patching all the glitches, because obviously the 10-card duplication one does still work. I'm assuming they're going to want to patch that a lot quicker than they're going to want to patch this one. But all the same, this might be patched tomorrow, so I would take advantage of it while you still can. I'm not 100% sure it'll be patched. I will, as always, update the title of the video on my channel. So if it says patched, it's patched. If it says solo or whatever, if it doesn't say patched in the title, then it is still working. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Anyway, I've just shown you how to duplicate Deluxos. As I said, not the best money maker in the world, but it's definitely better than trying to grind out my biker businesses and bunker businesses and all that jazz. The nightclub itself is absolute terrible payouts. I know you don't have to do anything to earn the money, but it's still pretty terrible. So there you go. Let's duplicate Deluxos instead. So if you've enjoyed the video, guys, if you found it useful, remember to stick a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. And go follow me on Twitter. But that's it for now. So I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.